Record on the computer. Hello and welcome to our first Zoom on the early birds. So you have to bear with us if we press the wrong buttons, but we've just moved over to Zoom. So the Google Hangouts, I think, are finished. And for the people who don't know what we're about, we're going to record this Zoom and stick it on YouTube and in the Facebook group and whatever. Basically, the early birds is a team build group of like-minded people who our goal of is to make an income online. Some people do it full time, some people do it as a bit extra money, but we're like I said, we're a team who work together and share ideas. We're not a bunch of crybabies, we're not a bunch of tire kickers, spillover hunters, program hoppers, because there's a lot of people coming that get scared because people join team builds and then 10 minutes later the team builds moved on to another program. So we're a stable team build. That's where we like to put ourselves. I'll put the link for the Facebook group below or above this video, depending on where you're going to watch it. It could be YouTube, it could be Facebook. So I think one is at the top and one's at the bottom. But we've been quiet for a little while because we couldn't find a program. Now, we don't promote funny money or magic money programs, 8% a day for the rest of your life type of scenarios, because 9 times out of 10 they just don't last 5 minutes. But we've been looking for a program with some stability, a cheap, low cost entry, because a lot of people can't afford $500 and $100. We wanted something stable, cheap, easy to use, automated, and we've found it. A couple of weeks ago, we found the program. The team's been bashing, a system out, a strategy, how we're going to do it. And so I'm going to share my screen, show you the program, and go through a couple of points why we think our team builds got the edge. We've come up with a couple of things that most team builds, I've never seen anybody introduce it. So I'm going to share my screen. I hope if I get it right. Now I'm going to do this. So I should be sharing my screen now. So can I get a thumbs up from somebody if I'm sharing my screen? You see Early Birds team build with Superwoman? Perfect. So this is the Early Birds. The Crypto Builder is not our program. It's a program owned by Hans Jordan. A lot of people probably know him from Zarfund, and this is something attracted us because the guy's not hiding behind the screen. He's open, which is appealing. When we're looking for a program, we want to be able to relate to the owner and contact the owner, and we'll have that. So that's very important. So Crypto Builder is not a program owned by the Early Birds, but we're doing a team build for that particular program. I'll just go through the pointers. There's a couple of slides. It's a simple, powerful team force matrix, and that'll be the team force matrix. Will be apparent later on in this video. I'll explain what that means. But first, it's very, very simple to run. It's a low buy-in, so it's ticking all the boxes what we're looking for as a team, as a team build. It's not a monthly subscription. That's something a lot of programs in the past, what we've done, the monthly subscription tends to not have the longevity because the people, if they don't have someone paying them, they just drop out. It's like an explosion and an implosion. So we're looking for something what didn't have a monthly subscription. It's fully automated. The system, once you've actually signed up and paid for your spot, filled in your details, the actual program itself is super simple to use. It's basically set it up, log your spot in, and go promote it. And that's something you don't need to be a rocket scientist to get yourself, moving in the program. Auto upgrade, and again, a lot of programs we've done in the past, people were scratching their heads. When's the best time to upgrade? Shall I upgrade? Do this, do that? This is automated. It literally, when it's time to upgrade, it does it for you. So you don't have to worry that you're going to miss out on the next level payments and and such. And it's auto payout. We've been in it for, I think, around 2 weeks. And a lot of members have already had payments from auto payments. So that bit's working. The program itself, it has a couple of niggly things what would prefer, but in general, it's doing what it's supposed to do, and it's we're happy with it. So we're setting the foundations now. We've got everything running, paid ads. I'll get into that in a minute with the ad spot, because a lot of people say, Jim, what's the ad spot? And that's something we've never done before. And it's unique to us, the ad spot, and I'll explain that once I've finished this presentation. So basically, it's a team build. And on most of these programs, if you're not in a team build, you won't win, unless you're a super promoter, which most of it aren't. It's like the ant scenario. If an ant wants to move something heavy, they all get together and they move it, and that's exactly the same. I know it sounds daft, but it's the same scenario on a team build matrix. You've got to be in a team force matrix, you've got to be in a team. If you're not, and it's the same with any program, it's not just about this program. And we got together right at the beginning, try to plan how we're going to get this, how we're going to keep it going as a team, how we're going to get everybody winning and not just the leader, because that's what normally happens. The leader wins, and then off he goes onto another program, and everyone's scratching their heads. And we didn't want that situation. So basically, we want to work together and win together. That's the theory about it. We all want to have a chance of winning, and not just the top guys. So I'm going to run through the scenario of what normally happens on a particular, a normal matrix. This can be, again, for any program. But this, for example, is you go off and you promote, and you get a couple of people. Now, this line is very important in the matrix, and there'll be a link below this video to a splash page, and in that video on the splash page is a full explanation about how any matrix works, this type. But what normally happens is you'll go off, you'll join the program, you'll start sponsoring people, and the green spots represent paid people. And then you'll recruit somebody who either can't recruit, doesn't want to recruit, an opportunist, should we say, and then you get blank spots all over the place. And on a matrix, unless your line's full, you're not going to get paid. Doesn't matter what matrix what program it is, what matrix it is, unless your line's full, you have the left side of a matrix and the right. And because it's team forced, you're going to promote people. One will drop on your left, one will drop on your right. Whatever the left does, could be a massive super promoter. You could get 10,000 people in there. So your left side will be completely full. And this, just an example, this person is not a good recruiter. You're recruiting and you're skidding and spill over. If these people are not good recruiters, you're not going to make a cent. Doesn't matter how good this person is. Like I said, you could have 1 million people. Everything this person does spills to your left. The person on the right, you need both to be good, to fill in all the spots, because that's example, your level 1, you need that both sides green. Your level 2, green, complete, left and right. Level 3, that's where you start getting your problems. As you're moving down, some people join programs, and it's not to say they're bad people, they just join it as an opportunity, and they don't really, they're not into promotion, should we say. So if this person joins and they're not a good promoter, these people then have to do the work to fill in this spot. So our scenario for the team build, and again, that was something I did, a video, to get paid on any level, you need, like I said, you need level 1 to get paid, you need those both. To level 2, you need level 2 to pay you. You need all four, you need to advance. You need a solid team. So what we decided was, and it's again the first time we've ever done it, and we've got it. I think we've got it spot on now. I've got an official strategy. I'm going to post that in the Early Birds Facebook group later on tonight. I'm not going to go into that now, but if you want to know the official strategy, how we're going to run the team build, pop into the Early Birds and we'll have it on the pinned post. So the ad spot, this is a lot of questions. I put this out there and literally every day with Jim, how's the ad spot work? What do we do? What this normally would be the leader. What we did right at the beginning of the program, we purchased a position called the ad spot. That's the actual username of that link, the referral link. And what we're going to do, we've already started doing it, and I'll go through some screenshots in it later on. All the income from that spot we're using for paid ads. We've already started the paid ads. We've got YouTube ads. We've got some Facebook ads. We've got a media agency. We're not spending it like lunatics. We're monitoring where we're getting the hits, what's getting clicks, and what have you. But basically, all the income from that spot is regenerated into the system to advertise this spot, that referral link. Because it's a team force matrix, when this ad spot gets a sign up, just an example, this is a helper. It's not, in the Early Birds, we're not going to hype it up and say, yeah, you come and join us and we'll do all the work for you, because it's not going to happen. But you'll get situations where you've got, in your particular team, is exactly the same as this. It's like lots of mini matrices in one big team. Everybody's going to have these situations. So the ad spot gets sign-ups, and because it's team forced, it'll look for the weakest point. Just an example here, that would be the weakest point on the left. So the next sign up the ad spot gets, it drops in there. So it fills, I'll just move that screen. So then it would fill the position. Then the next sign up that ad spot gets, it would look again on the right because it's looking for the weakest spot. Bang. Finds the weakest spot and it would place the referral there. So then it's a full line. So it's basically level by level, everything this spot gets. Again, it's a helper. It's not a miracle. But it solves a little problem. I've said it in other videos. You might recruit somebody from a Facebook ad or a Google Plus ad or a LinkedIn or a Twitter. You don't know who they are. You can't control who you sign up. If you get somebody who's not a marketer or a tire kicker or someone who's an investor, you're going to get these spots, and you're going to need help. And on a team force matrix, everybody above you is helping you, but not on the left hand side. It's got nothing to do with the right, and when the right has got nothing to do with the left, so you don't know. There's a lot of uncertainties in a matrix. So we've decided to use that spot as, like I said, as a regeneration for advertising, because paid ads work a lot better than free ads. But not everybody, one, wants to spend the money, or two, hasn't got the budget, and they don't know where to advertise. So, like I said, we've got a lot of help videos in the Facebook room explaining where we're spending the money, how we're deciding what to advertise, and so on and so on. So that's the scenario we're looking for. Everybody, line by line, gets upgraded. Not just the top few spots, and then everybody dies off and runs to the next program, which normally happens, to be honest. So I'm going to stop sharing for a second. Hang on a second. No, I'm going to go straight into it if I can find it. Let's have a look. 1 second. The Early Birds. If you're not sure, we've got all the information in the Early Birds. I'm not going to go through everything on this Zoom. I'll keep it short and sweet for the recording. The Early Birds, in the file section, we've got videos, files, reports. You know, all the information is there. If you have any questions, I think plus or minus 24 hours a day, there's a member in the Facebook room. We've got members all over the world. Don't be frightened to ask a question. Nobody, even if you think it's a daft question or a stupid question, just ask it. Nobody's going to make fun of you. Nobody's going to, you know, cuss you or whatever. How you want to say it? Because I see a lot of Facebook groups. People ask a question and then the whole team's jumping all over them because they say it's stupid. But don't be frightened to ask because there's somebody there to help. In the early birds, if we see a member who's abusive or not polite, we'll kick them out. It's a friendly place. And we want everybody's welcome. And if you've got, like I said, if you've got a question, ask it. But you can find in the file section all, you know, different subjects, help videos. We've got one media center. You can pop over there from the file section, see the different topics. Pop over there, and we've got all the videos in our own media center for, you know, in one condensed place. I don't want to send them to YouTube because 10 minutes later they're looking at videos about Elon Musk, for example. So we'll keep it tight. There's PDFs in there, full step-by-step instructions how to join the program. Explanation from start. This is like a long-winded affair, but it'll give you a full rundown of how the program works. And again, in the media center, we've got those videos to our own version, shall we say. Pin post. If you want to be in the team build, pop over to the early birds, go to the pin post, and that is the link. BTC early birds, the team build. When you press, you know, you click that link, you'll go over to this splash page. This video sort of a full explanation of how the team funnel will work. And when you click get started, your sponsor has to be Early Birds Ad Spot. If it's not Early Bird Ad Spot, clear your cache, do it again. Until you see Early Bird Ad Spot, you'll not be sure that you're 100% in the team build. Once you've joined, I'm going to pull a full video later on today. Once you've joined, you promote your own link in the team build. So you'll have your own link till you get one sign up, one paid sign up. Once you've got one paid sign up, we're all going to promote the team players. We'll kind of force everybody to do this. This is the ideal situation. Everybody will play the game. Some people will come in and promote their own link and not promote the team link. That's their choice. But they'll make life harder for themselves and the whole team, because as the ad spot makes more income, it has more income to advertise, which generates more sign-ups. So it's like a recycle effect. So this whole program, like I said, it's $20 one-time buy-in. You can buy multiple spots, but again, in the help video section, I've placed a video of a strategy video, and we're not telling you to go buy 10 spots, because that's going to be making your life really, really hard. So if you want to hop over to the media center, again, from the splash page, you can get all these places. Early Birds Media Center, Facebook group. I'll just nip over there now. Did I press the wrong button? Yes, I did. 1 second. I don't want to press the. Sorry. Media Center. You should see some videos about it already, but on the left-hand side, the menu, if you just scroll down to Crypto Builder Team Build, and that's all the videos what we've recorded, help videos, trailers, but that one's very important, my strategy. Because we don't encourage people to go in and buy 10 spots. It's great for everybody upstairs, you know, in the funnel, but it's not good for you. So before you go and join and throw, you know, $500 into it, it's very important to watch that strategy video. It's we're not after, you know, just stealing your money. We want you to win as well as us, as a team, because basically we're sick. I'm going to stop sharing now. think that's stop sharing. I think I've stopped sharing. Can I get a thumbs up if I've stopped sharing? Yep, okay. Basically, we're just sick of everybody just getting ripped off. We've seen program after program after program, and it's literally, even now, 100% honest, we've got people joining our team build now, and 10 minutes later, they're off joining something else. And you cannot expect a program to work if nobody's putting effort in. And this is an old-fashioned work for it, and you're going to get it. There's nothing free about it, and it's not going to make you a millionaire. But we want to be honest with everybody, yeah. And like I said, if you watch the strategy video, we'll try and explain how everybody's going to win, not just us, not just the leaders, the people at the top of the tree shows you. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Like I said, pop over to the Early Birds. All the info's there. All the links are there. And we'll see you then. Cheers.